Hey there, little Red Riding Hood. You sure are looking good.
Hey guys, welcome to another beer review. And I know this isn't a beer, but we're going to do it anyways. It is alcohol, and it's sold with other beers. Kind of like a Smirnoff. This is a Woodchuck Draft Cider. It's their limited release. It's their, it's a fall cider. Um, Even has nutrition facts on the bottle, which is very interesting. But it's 5% ABV, and there's not going to be any head or anything, or no lacing or anything. But the limited release, if memory serves me right, is very good and smells fantastic. So we're going to crack this open, give it a pour, get a smell, all that other good stuff. So we're going to get the pour up close. And as you can see, I pour it straight down the middle. It's just going to be cidery. There is some carbonation there, obviously. Not quite as carbonated as a beer would be, but it has a very pale amber color, I want to say. Not quite straw. It's a little bit amber. It's very pale, though. Certainly can see right through it. This isn't anything. There's no hops or yeast or anything in this. But let's have a smell. This is just kind of for fun. I mean, it is fall. Why not try to enjoy it? Oh, I can already smell it from here. The aroma is really strong. You really get some cinnamon there. A lot of apple smell to it. This smells exactly like apple cider. And I like apple cider. So I'm going to like this, I'm sure. Definitely cinnamon is the biggest thing I smell. Apple, cinnamon, a little bit of spice. Smells just like apple cider, really. Really does. Let's have a taste. Tastes a lot like apple cider as well. The one thing about this Woodchuck cider stuff, now it's out of Vermont. The one thing about it is, with a lot of people I talk to, it's popular. Even with a lot of beer drinkers I talk to, this is popular stuff. It's certainly, that apple, it's just nice. It just has really nice accents to it, especially this limited release stuff. And they had made two other flavors that I can get here, but I know they make a lot more. They got the regular amber, and then they have their Granny Smith apple cider. Hard cider, and it has a little, I'm going to try to get in here close, it has a little woodchuck guy there, he's just chilling, he's pretty cool. But yeah, this stuff's real popular around here, so I figured I'd give it a review. And the first thing I noticed is I've certainly had the Smirnoffs and the Mikes and all that other thing, and the first thing I notice about this one, it's not as sweet. You don't get overwhelmed with sugar like you do with the other ones. I mean, it's still sweet, don't get me wrong, because it's cider, but you don't get like crushed with like that, like almost a sour sweetness, that tang and just all that sugar. Let's see, there's 21 grams of sugar. It's a lot of sugar, but I'm sure comparatively it has less sugar. And if it doesn't have less sugar, if I am mistaken, it certainly doesn't taste that sugary. The color's nice on it. The bottle's decent. It's got some fall leaves in the back. This says, made in Vermont, pioneering hard cider since 1991. So I haven't been around a whole too long. But it's delicious. I mean, I can't say there's nothing bad about it. Look, I even have a little lace in there, which I'm really surprised about. But hey, I mean, if you can try it, give it a shot. If you're really looking for a beer and it's a hot day, or you just want a friggin' beer, I wouldn't go for this. But this is just something nice to have. But this is actually very good. Try it if you can, for sure. It is the limited release fall cider from Woodchuck Cider out of Vermont. 5% ABV, once again. And as far as this temperature is concerned, the colder the better for me. This stuff ice cold is just delicious. It's really just like drinking cider. no alcohol taste to it. Say maybe you have a girlfriend and she, wants to get down on something sweet like a Smirnoff. Maybe you could turn her on to this, because this is a lot better. This is something I can drink. I can't drink those Smirnoff things. The Smirnoff, the mics, none of that. I just can't drink it. But that's good stuff. So hey, we're gonna wrap this one up here. Colder the better. Give it a chance. If it sounds bad, it's not as bad as it sounds. If you're really against drinking something like this, then don't waste your time. But if you're curious and you want to try something and you're in a little festive fall mood, go give it a shot. It's awesome stuff, and I think you're really going to like it. Hey, as far as the the Smirnoff things go, if that was in its own group, I'd give this an A. But since it's really not even a beer, and it's a gray area, so overall I'll give it a B. But it is a gray area. It could go a lot of different ways. There's a lot of different ways to look at it. But overall I'll give it a B. So we'll see you next time. Enjoy your beer. Take care.